vibes, when you come. Feels funny to see how great the mighty have fallen. Pick on me. Anyway, they say, Mariah, no go highway. She said, I'm going to highway. Now they don't jump her for highway. They don't jump Mariah for highway. Jesus.
Hi, I am a Zoomer. I am a digital native.
All put together, like the deceit. Bro. Step on. Hey, my inner Beyonce doesn't want to rest, but this is not time for her. Who is she? Beyonce who? She's giving me like space vibes. I am doing another reaction video, and today we're watching, I think this is like a really old cut video, but like I really want to do this video because it's very unnecessary. Okay, so today we're gonna be watching people rank each other by intelligence. So based on like first interactions and like saying a few couple of sentences, so you never met this person before, never met any of these people before, and this is the first time you guys are meeting each other like face to face or whatever, and then you're gonna introduce yourself and then get to know each other for like, I don't know, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes or whatever. However long it takes to record this video, that's how long you're gonna know this person, and you're gonna have to rank each other like for intelligence levels from like the top. It's gonna be super fun. So this is what I'm gonna, if you're new to this channel. If you are a returning subscriber, hey, welcome back. Do give this video a like. Hit the like button. Uncle, auntie, you have already made it to the video now. You have clicked on the video. Just hit the like button.
Maria, I'm 30 years old. I have my PhD in cancer biology, and I work in a biotech industry. Grad school, I went to University of South Carolina, and undergrad, I went to University of Florida.
Hi, everybody. My name is Sean. I'm 27. I'm the director of social media for a company, and I also work for a digital ad agency. I got a double major in dance and cultural anthropology. Undergrad, I went to Loyola Marymount University.
Hi, everybody. I'm Ray. I'm 24. I graduated with a bachelor's degree from Harvard recently, and I work in consulting.
Oh, y'all are babies.
I feel like the schools and the universities they attended and the number of degrees they have is definitely going to factor into their own ideology or concepts of like who is more intelligent. But the funny thing actually is that the actual rankings from first to the last for intelligence on their entire spectrum or scale is gonna be done based off of IQ scores, and it's like that is fairly, like, I see why they want to use IQ scores to determine like this person is more intelligent because they have a high IQ score. I can't even talk because they have a high IQ score, and this other person is like at this level because they have this IQ score. But it's like IQ scores are also flawed, and it's definitely not a perfect system. And having IQ doesn't mean you have EQ. So intelligence is the whole bundle, EQ and IQ combined, so it's based on your overall knowledge and how you apply that knowledge.
I know, that's what I'm saying, is age a factor?
Yeah, it gives you like years of experience.
Yeah, like this
we need maybe it's good to identify what intelligence means to everybody.
I think intelligence is better defined as your...
You see, the girl with the red, she's coming off like, I want to show that I am intelligent. To me, she's giving me the vibes of like, I'm the most intelligent. I want to show that I'm the most. Her whole vibe, her aura is like, see me. But it's like low key see me, because she's not actually like kind of putting herself out there too much like that. But like, okay, let's keep watching.
Adaptability and your problem solving skills more than it is your education. Obviously, like the education, the stuff you've been through puts a lot into play in it because it gives you more resources, more thoughts to draw from. The formal education definitely helps, but I don't think it's in any way essential.
So what is the most essential?
I'd say the most essential thing would probably be common sense.
Yeah, so for me personally, I think
I have mad respect for you know, those who serve in the US Army, the US Navy, the Marine Corps, the Air Force, you know, all of those who basically sacrifice their lives for our protection. I really have mad respect for all of you. Like, the IQ spectrum is like really flawed. Like, ranking people based on like the IQ scores is flawed for me, and I personally wouldn't do that. And I just feel like it's gonna be so crushing watching this video and seeing people find out that their scores were actually lower. And I don't know, let's go on.
Intelligence is both EQ, IQ, and that common sense, street smart intelligence, all of that combined.
People consciously or unconsciously, when they
Again, the girl with the red, she's spot on, just said what I said right now, like the EQ and IQ combined. That is her own like concept, or how she perceives intelligence to mean, and I agree with her. But again, like I said, she's still giving me the vibes. She's still giving me like the I too know vibes. But like, I think maybe it's just her personality, which is fine. Let's go on.
see someone form an opinion immediately. Like, I'm sure we all did right away.
When I saw you, I told myself, Maria, do not judge him just by his looks. He could be throwing you off, or that's just who he is, but he can talk the talk and walk the walk. Sean, I didn't want to judge him based on the way he looks or dresses or acts, so I was like, I think he's intelligent.
Stop it. Get some help.
I would put him at the bottom only because when I was in school, all the other people with like the bright neon colors and stuff, they were typically the ones doing worse in classes. If we were ranking confidence, I'd definitely put Sean at very first place.
So what is the definition that we're going with is the biggest question.
I like your definition.
I know, I was gonna say, I like my definition. It combines everything.
Does anyone?
Wait a minute. Who are you?
I know she did not. Okay. Okay. But just know that, you know, the prouder you are, the mighty eagle, the more you're up there. That's how when you fall, you're going to break leg, you will break neck, you will break everything on your body when you fall. It's like when you're on the first floor and you fall, it's not that painful. But when you're on the 5th floor of the story building and you fall, I'm just looking at her, I'm like, girl, you have to calm down a little bit, because like everybody here, if all of you are here, then all of you are intelligent to some extent. So stop thinking that her body language and expression is already showing that she thinks she is the most intelligent. And she might be the most intelligent based on like the IQ score and stuff. And she has master's degrees and stuff, but like, girl, just calm down. Be humble. Stay down. Be humble. Hey.
You can be honest.
Start on that side. I'm done going first.
I feel like I have a good combination of both, like book smart and street smart. So yeah, I think I have some input on that. There's so many aspects to intelligence. It really goes beyond IQ and EQ. Even those two different.
Ray kind of sounded like he was trying to convince everybody that he's not that dumb. For some reason, he sounds like he's trying to convince, like he's in front of a panel of judges in a court of law, and he's like, I actually think that, you know, I'm like book smart, I'm also street smart, you know. I'm like kind of like a humble brag, considering he's from Harvard. He's kind of like a humble brag, but like it's also like he's trying to defend himself and say that I'm intelligent too, because everybody has been speaking and he's been the quietest, like the most quiet person so far. He hasn't put in much words, so I see why he's kind of like trying to step up so they don't rank him low. He's trying to like step up and be like, yo, I think I'm kind of like book smart and also street smart, so you guys, just so you know, so don't put me at the very bottom of your list or whatever.
Factors don't really capture what it really means to be intelligent.
I know I'm not, from Yale, I don't have a PhD, but what I lack in those areas, I'm able to still problem solve and use my own skill set, my emotional intelligence as well as my social intelligence. Besides,
I just feel like it's sad that people think that because they are not from Yale or like Ivy League schools, Harvard, Yale, and stuff like that, it means that there's some deficiency, even if it's just a little bit. They feel like they're not confident in the fact that they are intelligent, or even more intelligent than people who go to those Ivy League schools. Because what Sean just said, is that Sean? But what he just said right now is like, it's heartbreaking. It's breaking my heart. It's like, don't say that. You are intelligent. Stop trying to like put yourself down because you didn't go to like an Ivy League school. Who cares about Ivy League schools? Even those who go to Ivy League schools, you don't even know that the dumbest people are also in Ivy League schools. Like, they can look good on paper, but like a good person, an intelligent person, is not based on grades at all.
My education and background, I feel like I have high like emotional intelligence, like I'm aware of my surroundings.
As a software developer, my problem-solving skills are obviously top-notch, I think I would say. My whole life, I've kind of had to fight to be seen as intelligent. I think I'm so used to having to do that as a woman, to just like step up and be like, you know, I deserve to be here. My first job out of college, I was working at a law firm. A gentleman came up to me and said, hi, you don't look like somebody that would work at a law firm. You look like somebody I'd go on spring break with. And I'm like, what?
Obviously, out of everyone here, I've got the least.
I understand what she's saying, because like most times when somebody looks pretty or like beautiful, gorgeous, pretty, people tend to assume that they are not as bright or not as smart or not as educationally advanced as other people. People tend to feel like they get favors just because they look pretty.
I consider myself intelligent. My mental dedication and my ability to adapt and to problem solve. What I do in the Marine Corps, I'm a seabird defense specialist. So I think that by virtue of what I do, that already requires some amount of intelligence.
Sorry, quick question. So do you think that only certain people can do your job, or do you think anyone can do your job?
Only certain people really have to take
burn! Burn! No! No! The girl in the red, Mariah. Shut up. Please, politely, kindly, I say respectfully. Shut up.
Head underwater, falling back into you. I thought we'd be smarter, I got nothing left to lose. You said you fall with me, no matter how far it goes. Down deep and under,